Hi everyone. So let me first apologize. Aladdin is playing in the background because my son is watching Aladdin and I have to be out here to watch him. So sorry for that. But today we're going to make a mini ticket album, or I'm sorry, tag album, and we're going to use the Seven Gypsies border punch. So I'm going to start off by showing you how I got these holes down there. And here is my border punch. And what I did was I punched this tag a few times, and each time I moved this little tape so that I can get the holes just right. And when I finally did, I just left it in that spot. So I just bumped my tag right up to that tape, make my punch, and I just remembered to move it over till 2 of the holes were filled, and I make my second punch. And that made the holes nice and centered. Now I distressed the heck out of these tags, and I'll show you how I did that. So you're going to take your tag and you're just going to crumple it up, mess it up real good. And I think that's good. Then take some Tim Holtz Distress ink. I'll do this one, we'll do it in walnut stain. You're just going to rub it right over your tag and get both sides. Then you're going to take a misting bucket and you're going to use some Tattered Angels, and I'm going to use tattered leather. This is sort of a really rich chocolate brown, and just spray it real good. Now set that tag on a rag that you don't mind messing up, and what I use is I put a piece of vellum over it so that I could see how much moisture is left in there, and then I just iron it. And this also protects your iron from getting ink on it because this vellum isn't real absorbent. So just flip that over. And as I'm ironing, the moisture sort of bubbles up against the vellum, and I can see if the tag is still wet. So when it stops doing that, then I know it's dry. And there's a really neat distressed tag. And you don't have to do crinkle the paper. You can just do this kind of thing and spray it with the Tattered Angels. And you can just spray it with water if you don't want a sparkle. Alright, now I'm just going to put my tag in the order, tags in the order that I want it to be in. And I think I want this one to be the cover of my little book here. Alright, and I'm going to take that string off. I left the string on because it was easy for me to slide the tag around with the string still on there. Now I'm going to show you how to do the binding, and I'm just going to use some regular jewelry wire and a pen. I had one laying around here. Oh, here it is. So what you want to do is take the end of your jewelry wire and hold it against your pen. But before you do this, you're going to want to count how many holes your tag has. So mine has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. So I'm wrapping it around 7 times. 1, 2, 3, and you want to pull this real tight as you're doing it. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 extra time. And then just crunch it together and pull it real tight. Alright, so that's on there pretty tight now. Then you just slide it off your pen. And I'm just going to cut this end, see if these work. Now you're just going to kind of stretch it out to the size of your book. Then, the easy part, you're going to start coiling it through these little holes. Just put that end in there and start twisting. And then as you twist, that end should go into the next hole. And this jewelry wire is pretty flexible, but it's real strong too. So then twist it until you have those extra ends showing, just like that. Now you'll want to take that end piece and sort of bend it this way, just like that, and then you're going to make a little loop. Just like that, and leave that loop open like that. Now you just want to push it under that first spiral, and this is kind of going to lock it in place. So see how it kind of just locked it in place there? And then I'm just going to close that loop. You can use any pliers for this. These are just some cheapy jewelry wires. And you're going to do the same thing with the other end. Just going to straighten that out. And this one's a little long, so I'm just going to cut it a little bit there. And I'm bending it this way. I'm going to do the same thing. Leave it open and push it under there. And this is brown jewelry wire, so it goes really well. Alright, so now you've binded your tag book. Isn't that cool? I don't know how well you could see that. So it'll open just like that. You kind of, sometimes you have to roll into the back, but yeah, you'll just want to make sure that you slide this back to where these knots are in the back, and you could bend that wire to do that too, but it should open just like that. So pretty cool. Now I'm just going to decorate my bunny. Okay, so I decorated my album just a little bit. Now all I have to do is put photos in it and maybe do a little bit more to it, but this is what it looks like so far. I put this Prima flower on there, and I used the Que Sera Sera stamp collection from King Company to do the family heading and the little butterfly. And then I just used some handwriting stamps and some clock stamps to go over it. So that's what it looks like. And I hope you guys get a chance to try it. It's a lot of fun, and you can make a bunch of these and keep them in your purse or just hang them around your house. I was actually thinking of making a whole bunch of them and running a string through here and just hanging them like this, and just having like 3 or 4 on a little string hanging from my shelf or something. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and you can get all of these goodies at Bluemoonscrapbooking.com.